Hi there, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So on this video, I'm gonna teach you how to create stylish Instagram posts in Canva. And right now I'm currently inside Canva, so let's get straight to the point. Simply create a design and choose any size you want. But for this video, since we're topicking or mainly topicking Instagram posts, please choose Instagram posts right there. It's gonna be 1080 by 1080 pixels, and I'll see you once inside. So welcome back to the video. Let me just remove that one right there. Perfect. Now the next thing you're gonna need is a sample photo. For example, what kind of post you're gonna make. So on my end right here, I'm just gonna upload a photo that I got from the internet, specifically on Pexels. By the way guys, I can just simply place it right there and just make sure it takes up much of the screen, like this one. So there is a second option if you don't like zooming in and upscaling your option right there. You can just simply right click on it and set as image background. Awesome, right? Now once you're here, go to elements and then type in shapes. Once you have shapes right there, choose the see all options and then please choose the second one, this one right here. Before, it should be in the third section, so please choose the second one. If it's not on the second one on your end, it should be the square shape wherein the edges are round, like this one. Perfect, right? So I'm just gonna make sure this is gonna be in the middle section. So make sure it's gonna be in the middle. You're gonna see the margins right there. You're seeing the margins, right? It's like a cross. It will be perfectly in the middle right now. So to see your character a little bit more, I suggest you minimize this one to a certain point. But for now, I think this is good enough. Anyway, I still have the background, the awesome picture with the burning paper right there. Next up, make sure that this is color white, like this one. Of course, after adding a shape, next up, still on elements, type in photo frame, like this. If you don't like photo frame, picture frame also works. The only important part here is you go to this frame section and click see all. Now again guys, choose the one that is a square with the rounded edges. So on my end, it's going to be the fifth one. If on your end, it's going to be the first one, it's going to be the same. So please please choose the one that has a round edges, like this one. So just minimize this one a little bit so you won't take up much of your square, like this one. And then reposted your photo, like this. So just grab it on your library, paste it right there. Make sure it's going to be in the middle section. Perfect. Next up, after adding that one right there, go back to elements and then add this circle, like so. Of course, this should be minimized to a certain point, like this. Now, there is not a specific resolution for this one. Just make sure it looks like an Instagram post. Because on Instagram post, you have your photo here, right? Your profile picture. Make sure it looks like that one. I'm going to place it right here, right in the edge. Of course, since this is an Instagram post, we're going to need a profile picture. Now, for the sake of the discussion, let's just say that this is going to be my profile picture. Now, after adding our make-believe profile picture right there, we're going to need to add our tagline, or basically our username. To add that one, go to text, add a text box. Just type in @ because all Instagram username starts with an @ and then type in sample username, like so. Of course, place this one on the section right there. Give me a second here. Perfect. Make it look like an Instagram post. Now, for some reason, it doesn't look like an Instagram post. You can simply minimize this one to a certain point wherein it looks like an Instagram post. After trial and error, 17 font size or the size 17 is the best one to go to. Of course, after adding the username, go to text box, type in 5 minutes ago. Now, to be more prominent, make sure this is a little bit more larger, like so. And you can even bold this letter. I think bolding it doesn't really suit it, but however, this is how you do it. So next up, since we have the username, we have the profile picture, we have the name and the time, we're gonna need the icons below here. Now of course, going here back on elements, but before we go here, I just want to share that if you click on the time, make sure you click on the color and choose gray. Because on Instagram, it's a bit grayed out, like so. Just minimize it a little bit to 17 also, and you'll be good to go. Next up, on elements, type in Instagram, like icon or button, something like that. and you should have this graphic right there. Place it right here, minimize that one to a certain point, like so. I think this should be enough to go through. Of course, we also have the comment. We cannot never leave the comment, right? So make sure they're the same size so they don't look weird. Place it over right here, move it right here. Now what we're missing is gonna be the share button. I know you're very familiar with the share button right here. It looks like the Telegram icon, right? Of course, we should also add it up. So to get the share icon, of course, type in here, share button, like so. Of course, it should look like here, the one that says a Telegram icon, perfectly right there. Place it right here, make sure it's gonna be similar in size to make sure we have a really realistic Instagram post. So we have a like button, we have a comment button right there, just making sure they're aligned, perfect. So we have the heart button or the like, we have the comment, and we have the share button right now. What else are we missing? So what we're missing is gonna be the bookmark or the save photo right there, right? It should be around on the right side right here, perfectly placed over here. Just make sure they're aligned. Good thing we have those margins, so make sure they are aligned there. Next up, just copy this one. You can copy it, duplicate it, or you can just type in the text button right there. On my end, I'm just gonna duplicate this one, place it over here, so we have our username also on the bottom section. Awesome, right? So after adding that one, what else is missing? I want to make sure this is on bold first to make sure they're emphasized. And of course, for this one, make sure this is gonna be your username, right? Where you can comment. Let's try adding a colon there and then removing a bold letter. And then you can just add in another text box. Or you can just duplicate this one, remove the bold style, place it right here. Make sure it can be minimized a little bit. And type in your caption. For example, this image is good. Something like that. Make sure this is going to be right here. Minimize the font size like so. Perfectly right there. And then just add in some little more finesse if you're going to ask me. So I'm going to add in here the hashtag to make it more believable. So photography and then hashtag on fire. Something like that. Make sure this is going to be around here to make it look more believable. Or you can place it around here also. So just putting it right here is good enough. So what else are we missing? So the only thing to do here is basically download the photo or extract it. Of course, guys, don't let me stop you if you want to adjust the size here. If you're not satisfied with this one, please make sure you adjust it to your liking. Anyway, click on share button right there. Click on download. Make sure you are in PNG because PNG is the highest quality. And simply click on download. And by the way, guys, I'm using a Canva Pro version. If you don't have a Canva Pro version, you can utilize this one by using the free trial. Anyway, guys, that being said, I have a video about Canva, so please check it out. So thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Goodbye for now.